Good afternoon, entrepreneurial clinicians. This is Private Practice Live coming to you at 4:30ish on Monday, the 20th of January, where it is humid, hot, humid. We've had rain on and off today. We've got lawn mowing equipment happening outside, so it's all systems go with the environment and the weather being okay. That's pretty cool. I actually found myself being confident enough to unpack all of my evacuation bags today, so I'm feeling very confident now that all three of our water tanks are full. One of our pumps is blown up, but property owner problems. How was your weekend, or how is your weekend going? I had a delightful weekend. I did no work. None. That is fairly unusual. Usually I like to sit down and at least prepare my emails, or send Sophie 70, no, joking, a few to help me feel like I've got the jump on the week. But no, didn't do that. I think I read some copy for one of my one-on-one clients, but I enjoy that. That doesn't feel like work. I think that's a lot of fun. But I wanted to talk about something today that I am noticing more and more of, and that this conversation has been going on for years, and that is the amount of effort and angst that people take to trying to nail their niche and their ideal client. And they spend so much time working on who my ideal client is or what should my niche be, that they actually forget that they're trying to serve people. So if you are angsting about your niche or your ideal client, chances are your practice isn't full because you're putting way too much time and effort and perfectionism into trying to get it right. Now, it is no secret that if you develop the concept of an ideal client, you will be able to write copy and develop marketing materials that will be attractive to that ideal client. And the other purpose of being able to target an ideal client is to allow you to work with people that you love working with. That way we reduce the risks of burnout and reduce the risks of compassion fatigue. Doesn't mean that we're going to get rid of it all, but they are essentially the reasons why we do this. And they're marketing philosophies. They're marketing and sales philosophies. They're not therapist specific or clinician specific philosophies. But there is a much simpler way to help you stop angsting about all of that, and that is simply for you to be able to answer the question, what value do I bring? Why would anybody want to sit in a room with you or attend a clinic where you are or participate in any type of intervention that you recommend? What value do you actually bring? So I've been able to drill down on this. It takes a little bit of time, but seriously, we should all be able to go, I take a client from A, where they feel miserable, to B, where they feel awesome. And I know a lot of you are going to go, I can't guarantee my results. I'm not asking you to guarantee your results. I'm going to say, what value do you bring? And we've got to be really careful not to flip over into the ever popular clinician speak around this. So the copy that I was reading on the weekend, when this question was asked in a different way, so we're all into all of these psychodynamic words, and I sat there and went, what the heck? That is unhelpful. Nobody knows what that means. Trying really hard not to say anything offensive or too powerful or anything that somebody could go, you can't do that. Clients actually want to hear us make strong statements about our ability to help and serve them. They're actually looking for our confidence. They're looking for our competence. They're actually looking for us to go, hey, have you got this issue? Then let me guide you to a resolution of that issue. Let me provide you with tools and resources to get you to the end of this issue. If you've got an anger management problem, let me help you identify the source of your anger so that you can have a better relationship with your family, so you stop getting hit with AVOs. Apprehended violence orders, if you don't know what I'm talking about. So I was reading through this copy, and there was all of these words, and it was swimming in front of my face, and I went, essentially what you do is you are teaching people how to do this specific thing so they don't die. So when I cut it all the way down, it was like, if you are not distracted, if you have energy, if you are turning up feeling confident about who you are and what you do, you are able to draw on all of your resources, your memory resources, and all of your training. Basically, you're not going to put yourself in harm's way. Not putting yourself in harm's way means you're not going to die unnecessarily when you go to work. So being able to go, right, that's what the value is you bring. So all this wishy-washy stuff around you, I'm going to help you find your intrinsic this and your self-worth that. And these are not words that people in the general population tend to find attractive. Now, there will be some populations that do, and the self-help population, the people really focused on that will. But there'll be some who have got no clue. I just want to be able to talk to my kids without yelling at them. I want to be able to walk to the bathroom on my own. Actually, I would like to be able to go to the bathroom on my own. What value do you bring? We at Purple Co, we help people take back control of their life after an injury, illness, or trauma. Simple, it's what we do. We help people take back control of their life. I am not promising that your life will be awesome. I am not promising you that you will be able to become an astronaut. I'm just saying you probably lost control in this whole medical palaver that you've been in for goodness knows how many years. How about we help you take back control of that so you've got choices that you want to have for the rest of your life? That is the value we bring. My coaching clients, the value I bring there is how about we actually do something with all of that awesome knowledge, tools, resources, and information you've got in your head that's swimming around that you can't make sense of. So the value I bring there is to take all the bits of information that are floating around all over the place, the thousands of ideas, and actually hone it into some sort of package that is either a tool, a resource, a way of working, looking after yourself, filling your practice. It's about, let's just get this stuff working for you so that you can do the work you love. If you've got all of this stuff lying around, I should be doing this, and I should be doing that, and I should have this, and I should have that. My God, we get so many messages, we can become overwhelmed, and we forget the whole point of exercises and activities like identifying a niche and being able to craft an ideal client. So if you're struggling with that and that's something that you're going, Joe, you're speaking my language, then it's probably time that you nailed that thing, because you're wasting so much time, energy, and effort going over and over and over and trying to be perfectionistic about it that it's actually stopping you from growing your business and stopping you from being able to do the work that you love. So I want to call a halt to that today. And if you need help with that, reach out to me. We'll see if I can help you. If I can't, there's enough people in my world, I'll probably be able to recommend somebody who can. But I've got a really, really, really robust process that does require homework to help people be able to get this nailed. It's actually in my book. So for those of you who have got my book, it's in here. Just do the activities and download the worksheet. It'll stop you from angsting around niching an ideal client. So the question that I want on sticky notes all over the world, on screens, on mirrors, on whiteboards is, what value do you bring? Because if you can't articulate that, nobody else is going to be able to know what the value is that you bring. Ta-da! So there we go. Hopefully I've made your life a whole lot more easier. That is appalling English and what happens when I don't turn up with enough notes for my This is Private Practice episodes. However, I am on my way to a live cricket game tonight, woohoo! And I look forward to coming to you another day this week. So until then, go be your awesome self.